Okay folks, Action Figure Man here. Welcome back to another edition of Action Figure Imagery Tour Reviews. And here we have all 6 of the figures that you need to complete the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure, the same figure that was in the previous video. These are the figures you need right here, all lined up to complete Mr. Hyde. And you're familiar that I did a video review earlier, Mr. Hyde, and here's Mr. Hyde again. And these are all the figures you need. I'm not gonna, as mentioned in the description, I'm not going to review all 6 of these figures. Instead of a review, this is more of a summary than a review, letting you know what, just a little nitbits and tidbits about each figure. Is not a all-out review. If you want excellent reviews on all these figures, I recommend you go to the YouTuber known as Shartimus Prime, and he is one of the best on YouTube in reviewing Marvel Legend figures. Okay, so let's start off with the one that comes with the less accessories, and it would be this guy right here, Silver Warrior, who's looks like a combination of Iron Man and Captain America. And you see, he comes, his only accessory he comes with is the shield. It's Captain America-like shield. I don't know much about this character, but I think he is from one of those video games. I think he's a video game based character. I'm not sure if he's really a Marvel comic book based character. Cool figure indeed. I love the metallic finish. See the details on the shield. When you look on the inside of the shield, you got the star logo. Very nice indeed. Like a combination of Captain America and Iron Man, like I mentioned. Very decent figure. And next we have the star. One of the stars of Shang-Chi in the Legend of the Ten Rings. Here's Shang-Chi right here with his weapon. Have a look at him back and front. The shoes, I love his shoes. The white sneaker looking shoes. There he is. And you have the luxury of making him hold his weapon with 2 hands or 1. And as for his accessories, he comes with let me find those accessories. Here's his accessories right here. Is Shang-Chi. I've written them down. I keep all my accessories here. Is a pair of hands. It comes with that hand right there. Looks like snapping his fingers. It looks to be, and then open palm hand right there. Another open palm hand, and another hand with the finger snap. And that's it for Shang-Chi. Next, you have Tony Stark's Iron Man, Artificial Intelligence Iron Man, AI Tony Stark. However, you can make him look like the old Iron Man from the golden years, you know, the 1960s, 70s comic book Iron Man. I have him with one of the extra hands, so I can display him shooting his repulsor rays. And as many of you already know, this is the extra hit right here. I prefer the extra hit, even though the AI hit looks pretty cool too, but I prefer the old classic Iron Man look. And this is about as close as you can get to it. If you're not familiar with the story, we all know, if you've seen the one of the Civil War movies, you know that Tony Stark met his fate. And I haven't been keeping up with the latest issues of the comic books lately, but I'm assuming that this figure is based on a continuation of Tony Stark not being around anymore. So he's using an artificial version of himself. So Stark lives on as a hologram rather than as a living flesh flesh and blood human being. And here's his accessories. Here's Tony's accessories right here. Or should I say Iron Man? You see the default head, the blue head, and the laser beams, the repulsor wave laser beams, and the closed fist, which is really the default hand, and another open hand right there. And in the slideshow, you'll get a closer look at that blue head too. And up next, we have Xiling, the only female in the wave, and she looks pretty cool and nice outfit. The gray jacket. There's her shoes up close to face. I love her Wonder Woman-like weapon. It has a little spear, like she has a little spear at the end of it, right there. That's very cool. Cool looking figure indeed. And her hands, extra items she comes with, extra pair of hands right here. And this Ziploc bag. Oops. Dropped it right here. She has a open two closed fists, 2 open palms, and I'm sorry, halfway open palms, and 1 just flat hand. And although I have her with one of the extra hands instead of the default, because she needs this hand right here to hold her weapon, her rope. Okay. And last two, okay, let's look at Death Dealer. I don't know anything about this character. All I just know is it's very cool looking, and I love this figure. Don't know anything about this character. I would have to Google this character, get information, background information on him. But I love this accessory right here where he can throw knives, and you can pose him to throw knives at people like he's an expert at throwing knives. You can see 2 fingers, and he's throwing 2 knives with 2 fingers. That does take some craftsmanship to do that, and skill to do that. So he's a very dangerous adversary of Shang-Chi, as the packaging, back of the packaging mentions, and he has 2 more knives on the back of his belt right here, as you see. Love the robe, the texture of the robe. Look at the designs are very nice, and he has a little symbol right here on his boots. Very nice figure, and ponytail can bend a little bit too. And I just wish that this accessory right here was a little bit longer. It's kind of short. That's my only complaint about it, but it's very cool. Other than that, it's very cool, and the figure's very cool also. And lastly, we have Shang-Chi's father, Wenwu. You see his main weapon right here. I'm not sure what that weapon is, but it looks like the combination of a crutch, a walking crutch, along with some kind of hook weapon. And you see he's dressed pretty cool. He kind of reminds me of Sub-Zero as far as his attire. When I see this right here, this little piece right here, this blue piece right here, I think of Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat when I see this right here. The blue shoulder pad, no shoulder pad on this one. And not only that, he only has the same colors as Sub-Zero. He has black and blue colors, just like Sub-Zero. And look down, the skirt piece. It's bendable a little bit. It's hard plastic, but it's a little bendable. You see the chain mail underneath. Very cool, very nice texture, very nice designs on this figure. See his boots. Okay, folks, now as I mentioned, this is just a summary of each figure, not really a review of each figure. Now, let's have a closer look at all of these figures in a slideshow. Okay, folks, here we are with the slideshow as promised, and first we see Wenwu, Shang-Chi's father, in the packaging. Having a look at all 6 of the figures inside the packaging. One side of the packaging for Wenwu. You see the accessories he comes with. And there's Xialing. See her accessories, a rope in the hands, and the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure piece with the torso. Side of the packaging for Xialing, one side of it. There's the other side. You can see her default hand in that little corner there. And there's Silver Warrior as he comes with Mr. Hyde's head. And the Gamerverse, you see the Gamerverse logo on there, which means that he is definitely, as mentioned, he's a Marvel video game character, as I'm not familiar with him in the comic books. So obviously I'm sure he was created through video game franchise. And there's Death Dealer, you see his two hands he come with, and come with one of Mr. Hyde's arms. There's a side of the packaging, one side of the packaging for Death Dealer. And there's the other side of the packaging. There's AI Tony Stark, artificial intelligence Tony Stark, as he comes with one of Mr. Hyde's legs, and you see his repulsor ray hands and nice artwork on the side of the packaging. See Tony Stark's face as a hologram on the side, and same photo, same artwork on the other side. And there's Shang-Chi, the star of the Legend of the Ten Rings himself, the star of the show. And there's the side of the packaging that he comes with. Other side of the packaging. And next you see Silver Warrior out of the packaging. And here you see him again with the insert gone. The shield and the head, and there's the insert that he comes with right there. I think that's his. There's a close-up of Mr. Hyde's face. I sure wish you could take that hat off. It would have been nice. Apparently that's not the case. There's an insert of... can't remember which figure that insert came from, but there's another insert behind the figure. And there's Shang-Chi right there. You see he comes with one of Mr. Hyde's legs. And you see Iron Man, AI Tony Stark, artificial intelligence. Also comes with one of Mr. Hyde's legs. So if you want both the legs, you got to get Iron Man and Shang-Chi for the legs, and for the arms you get Wenwu and I can't remember without actually looking. And for the torso, Xialing, and for the head, Silver Warrior. Oh yes, Death Dealer, Wenwu and Death Dealer for the arms. And I like that light right there, by the way. It's a nice work of art. Tony Stark's laboratory. Another picture to insert. I don't know why I took two pictures of the insert, the same insert, but yes, I was correct. This Death Dealer comes with one of the arms for Mr. Hyde. Him and Wenwu come with the arms. There's Xialing with the torso, the biggest piece, by the way. And the arm, Wenwu with his accessories. He also, and the cane also belongs to Mr. Hyde, also not to Wenwu. And there's Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure himself, without the cane, of course. And here are some toy photography pictures that is made for fun, to make the video more fun and entertaining. Just like Death Dealer is attacking Silver Warrior with his daggers, and those are not good poses, by the way. And now Death Dealer is fighting against Xialing, as Xialing protects herself from Death Dealer's daggers with her rope. And now he is being attacked. Iron Man is getting him with a repulsor ray right now in this photo, and father and son training right there. Shang-Chi and Wenwu training, practicing. And there's a group shot of all the 6 figures along with the Build-A-Figure Mr. Hyde, this time complete with his cane this time. That's all you need right there. And here are scan images of each of the packagings of the figures. And if you want to read each one, I recommend you pause the video for each one and also zoom in on the video so you can see the words better. That is, if you prefer to do that. Scan each and every single one of them with my scanner. And this is the brief summary of each figure, what you need for the Mr. Hyde review. Mr. Hyde figure, I'm sorry. That's it for this review, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this review. And until the next video, everyone have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.